3, 2, 1.
Who was the founder and first president of the Republic of Turkey? The answer is A. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. How long ago did human groups begin actively controlling their food sources by artificially producing conditions under which these sources would grow? The answer is B. Within the past 12,000 years. Which of the following sites has monumental earthworks with concentric ridges in a semicircle that date from around 3,500 years ago? The answer is C. Poverty Point. Who was the first president of the USA in term during the period 1789–1797? The answer is D. George Washington. Which Greek city-state, led by Lysander, defeated Athens in 404 BC and established the government of the 30 tyrants over it? The answer is D. Sparta. Before becoming a politician, which U.S. president was a Hollywood actor? The answer is D. Ronald Reagan. The ancient Roman god of war was commonly known as which of the following? The answer is A. Mars. What warrior king and his 300 Spartans held back the Persian army for 2 days in one of history's most heroic last stands? The answer is C. Leonidas. What nation, subject of the 1994 Operation Uphold Democracy, is the only nation whose independence was gained as part of a successful slave rebellion? The answer is C. Haiti. In what movie does the protagonist call the police about the Watergate break-in, invent the smiley, and make millions of Apple computer stock thinking he has invested in produce? The answer is A. Forrest Gump. Which Greek and Roman god was known as the god of music, truth and prophecy, healing, the sun and light, plague, poetry, and more? The answer is A. Apollo. The base of the Mesozoic is established by what major event in the history of life on Earth? The answer is C. A mass extinction 251 million years ago. Who was the 30th president of the USA in term during the period 1923–1929? The answer is D. Calvin Coolidge. What term refers to the body of delegates from the colonies who met during the Revolutionary War until a constitutional government was finally formed near the end of the war? The answer is B. The Continental Congress. Where did the world's first civilization develop? The answer is D. Mesopotamia. The United Islamic Front for the Salvation of Afghanistan is also known as? The answer is C. Northern Alliance. What was the name of the Ottoman Empire's governing body? The answer is B. The Divan. Which Baltic seaport was the German rocket center during WW2? The answer is C. Peenemünde. Which country was suspended from the G8 in 2014? The answer is C. Russia. What general was killed by shrapnel in the Battle of Okinawa in 1945? The answer is C. General Simon Buckner, Jr. In 1994, which political party won the majority in the U.S. Congress for the first time in 40 years? The answer is B. Republican Party. What is the former name of Mumbai, India, which was changed in 1996? The answer is D. Bombay. Who was head of state of Spain before King Juan Carlos? The answer is B. General Franco. When did the Great Migration of the Slavs begin? The answer is B. In the 7th century. Which Roman emperor followed Claudius? The answer is C. Nero. When was the first satellite sent into orbit? The answer is B. 1957. Which New York island was bought by the Dutch in 1626 and is named after the Indian tribe who lived there? The answer is C. Manhattan. Which London building was gutted by fire in November 1936? The answer is D. The Crystal Palace. How long did Hitler's Third Reich last? The answer is B. 12 years. When the ratio of brain size to body size is compared, which species has a proportionally larger brain? The answer is D. Modern Homo sapiens. Who, in 1909, became the first man to fly across the English Channel? The answer is C. Louis Blériot. What was the unifying element of Olmec culture? The answer is A. Religious iconography. Which subfield of anthropology aims to better understand the nearest living relatives of humans? The answer is C. Primatology. Who was chosen to be the 2006 Time magazine's Person of the Year? The answer is D. U. What city became the capital after the unification of Germany in 1990? The answer is C. Berlin. What is the name of the Greek god of blacksmiths? The answer is A. Hephaestus. In 1944, the Allies launched a very ambitious airborne and ground campaign into the Netherlands, codenamed Operation Market Garden. Who was in direct charge of the 1st British Airborne Division? The answer is C. Madge, Junt, or Cart. General Stonewall Jackson did not participate at which of these battles? The answer is A. Gettysburg. Who assassinated Robert F. Kennedy on June 5, 1968? The answer is A. Sirhan. Which Roman emperor wrote the Meditations that was actually a sort of personal diary? The answer is C. Marcus Aurelius. Which country was previously known as the Dutch East Indies? The answer is A. Indonesia. In what month are the World Health Day and Buddha's birthday celebrated? The answer is B. April. The 15th century was characterized by a decline in which economic system? The answer is A. Feudalism. Who was arrested in 1996 after years spent living in the wilderness as a wanted man? The answer is C. The Unabomber. Before the Civil War, Stonewall Jackson was a professor of artillery and natural philosophy at which Institute of Higher Learning? The answer is D. Virginia Military Institute. The following words belong to which famous World War II general? Crete was the grave of the German parachutists. The answer is C. General Kurt Student. Who was the first Norman king of England? The answer is D. William. How many months in the Gregorian calendar have 31 days? The answer is C. 7. Which country occupied Vietnam from the end of WW II to 1954, setting the scene for a civil war between North and South Vietnam? The answer is D. France. Which of these did not happen in 1941?